Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Trump and his statements on the debt ceiling. And we're going to provide Default 101 so everybody understands something. And we're going to address some terminology that is being used that is not true. Okay, so we'll start off with what Trump said. He said, quote, "I say to the Republicans out there, congressmen, senators, if they don't give you massive cuts, you're going to have to do a default." Okay. First, let's start there. Is anybody surprised by that? The Duke of Debt, the Baron of Bankruptcy, doesn't want to pay his bills. Shock. Are you gasping? I'm gasping. A guy known for not paying his bills doesn't want to pay his bills, and they are, in fact, his bills. $7.8 trillion of it is his, a disproportionate amount. Which is funny, because he also said that we're spending money like drunken sailors. We, meaning him, yeah, that's true. That happened. We, the royal we, no, that's not the case. 7.8 trillion of the debt is his. He owns it. Okay? Now, there is an element in this that is kind of interesting because he unintentionally told the truth. The Republican Party is trying to frame this as a negotiation over the debt ceiling. That is not true. When it comes to the debt ceiling, there's two options, and then from there's really only three ways to deal with it. You either don't default, or you do. And as far as how you go about that, you either raise the debt ceiling, or get rid of it, or you do nothing and you default. Right? Now, Biden will sign a bill that says, hey, we're raising the debt ceiling. He will sign a bill that says, hey, there's no more debt ceiling. There's no negotiating over the debt ceiling. That's not happening. The Republicans are choosing not to raise the debt ceiling, putting your economic stability at risk. There's no debate happening over that. It's what Trump said. I'm sure this was an accident, and he didn't mean to say it this clearly. If they don't give you massive cuts, you're going to have to do a default. The two things are unrelated. The Republican Party is using one to try to get leverage on the other. They want a budget that has all of those cuts we talked about in the other video. Cuts that would damage the economy. What they are hoping is that you are too ill-informed to understand that if the country defaults, it is the Republican Party's fault. Nobody else. Nobody else shares any blame. And it's not even all of the Republican Party. It's McCarthy, Trump, and the hardline Republicans in the House. That's who's really to blame, because there are moderates in the House who would totally pass a normal debt ceiling bill. So they're hoping that you are too ill-informed to understand that the debt ceiling and the budget are not naturally related, that they're using one as leverage to get what they want in the other. Those 22% cuts, they would severely damage the economy. And they're hoping that you're too ill-informed and will blame that on Biden. That's the point of all of this. The goal is to make you suffer so you'll take whatever they throw your way. That's the plan. Make no mistake about this. If the country defaults, it wasn't an accident. It didn't fall. It was pushed into economic calamity. And the people that pushed them, they're wearing red hats. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.